Girl, Jordyn Woods, you in danger, sis. Oh, girl, no ma'am.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
Girl, I know y'all cussing me out. Girl has been busy. Girl has been getting work done, trying to get some stuff done. But y'all don't give a damn about that. Girl, we got to talk about everything that has happened in the last week. Girl, ain't I been missing? So we all been talking about Jordyn Woods and what the Kim Kardashian crew has been doing. The KKK, okay, queen of blackface and all that. Girl, they have kicked Miss Jordyn Woods out, honey. Miss Jordyn Woods ain't got no place to stay. The girls have been dragging her all on Twitter, coming up with memes and stuff, talking about she gone. Apparently, Kylie has kicked her out of her guest house and basically blackballed her girl out of the industry. Like, nobody wants to work with her. So Jordyn Woods does not know what to do. So you all know that she has apparently did some stuff with Tristian. And Tristian is Khloe's husband. I think they married or something. I don't know what they are, girl, this week. But you know, Tristian has a history of cheating on Khloe. And now you got this going on. And it's, you know, Kylie, that's Kylie's best friend. And Kylie's sister is, like, her sister's baby daddy is sleeping with her best friend. Like, girl, this ain't something for Jerry Springer or Mari. I'm trying to see, what type of story is this? Would this be on Mari or would this be on Jerry Springer? Girl, I don't know. But I don't feel any type of way for the Kim Kardashian crew. Girl, y'all deserve everything that y'all get. Y'all been playing this game of stealing the essence out of black men and stealing the ambiance, the everything out of black folks. So, girl, y'all deserve everything. Now, what I'm not liking is the fact of how y'all are treating this woman. Y'all are basically like running her through it, and it's just like, what have y'all done to Tristian? Like, they've not done anything to him at all. I've not heard that much. And Tristian around here taking pictures on Instagram of him eating fucking rundown, watered down pasta with some woman, her hand showing. Like, girl, some people were speculating it was Jordyn, and then other folks were saying, no, it's not Jordyn or whatever. So Miss Jordyn Woods is now headed to Red Table Talk. She will be there this Friday, girl. She's gonna be talking about everything that happens. Now, the girls are saying that Jordyn Woods might have violated her NDA, and she might have to pay up some money for that, because you know the Kardashian clique is making you sign NDAs to be hanging around with them. And I really don't kind of blame them for that, but I wonder what type of conversation that Jordyn Woods had on Red Table Talk. Now, considering Jordyn Woods is very close with Will Smith and his family, I think that is kind of like a perfect place for her to go and tell her story. Also, the Kardashians reach don't touch that part. So, like, Jada ain't gonna be worried about that. She like probably anti-Kardashians anyway. But I also want to know what was in the NDA and what did she talk about? Like, is there anything that she can talk about that might hurt her and have her like losing some coin? But I feel the girl is only 21 years old. She said that she was not drunk. She wasn't anything. She just, you know, something happened. And, you know, I just, it seems like a scheme that Todd set up. It sounds like it's too good to be true. I'm not sure if we're getting ready to go into the new season or keeping up the Kardashians or whatever, but I feel like this is a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with more ratings. I'm not one of the people that will watch. I've never watched a whole entire episode of the Kardashian or Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I have not, girl. You wouldn't. No, ma'am. I think the only thing I came close to was watching Rob and China. That's about it. But, you know, the white folks love watching that mess, and the black folks who think they white love watching that mess too. And there's some black folks that just want the tea and just to see what they're doing, and it's okay. But I just don't like how they're coming really hard. Apparently, it's reported that Kylie has had a conversation with Jordyn way before she went on Red Table Talk, and she was like, "Girl, be careful." Girl, she was playing Cardi B. Be careful. Jordyn, I don't want you to get into trouble, but I do want you to stir the pot, and I do want you to watch what you say. I mean, you probably already recorded because I think it's going to be dropped Friday, but girl, I will be watching it, and I will be talking about it. Girl, what is the tea? The girls are fighting. Apparently, Billy Porter has the entire black social media, cishet foes, heterosexual foes, girl are upset, hotep foes are upset, and they think that, girl, this little black tuxedo dress, okay, but you didn't do anything. They are thinking that Billy Porter has eradicated masculinity as far as it comes to black men, and they're feminizing black men and how they look. And the girls were just talking, like it's been a conversation all on Twitter, all on Facebook, all on Instagram, and sometimes like my social media, especially my personalized Facebook page, I don't see as much ignorant stuff like that because I have literally deleted and eradicated all ignorance like that off of my timeline and my newsfeed. So I don't see comments about transphobia, femphobia. I don't see stuff like that. So when I see the screenshots of people talking about what is going on and you know how they feel about a dress, a man wearing a dress, like I'm just like when people screenshot and put on like, oh my God, and seeing it on Instagram, especially the Shade Room's Instagram account, because we know we love to say the Shade Room, girl, that's the Shade Room's Instagram account. But there was a lot of like toxicity just coming out and people just exposing their trash beliefs of just one man wearing this fabric hurt everything about black masculinity and that people don't want black men to be masculine. And it's just like, what has masculinity done for us? I want to know, not even black masculinity, but masculinity period. What has masculinity done for us? It has caused a lot of wars. It has caused a bunch of confusion. It has caused a bunch of mess. Masculinity does need to be eradicated and needs to be replaced with something else because it's just not doing anything. I am tired. Masculine energy has been present so much throughout our entire history as far as like just basic history, and I am completely tired of it. I'm ready to hear what the feminine energy is, and I believe feminine energy is love, caring, support, all of that. But I feel like this masculine, what you would perceive to be masculine energy, is very toxic, and I'm very tired of hearing it. I'm just completely tired of hearing it. Now for me, Billy Porter, I'm just not like a big fan of Billy Porter. I appreciate the work that he does and all of this, but sometimes I try not to get caught up, especially in this day and age, pre-Justice Smollett, post-Justice Smollett. I try not to get wrapped up into celebrity activism, and we talked about that on In the Middle. The episode is coming very soon for you all. I try not to get caught up in that, so I like the work that Billy Porter is doing. I love the conversation that he's shifting by wearing this, but to me the dress didn't do anything for me. I guess after being around Adrian for like the last 3 or 4 years, something like a tuxedo dress is just not gonna, it's not a dressito, it's not gonna do anything for me. Adrian be walking around with fucking heels and shit and other like stuff, and I've seen like Adrian has introduced me to so much, and just being in Atlanta, I've seen other black queer folks and trans folks wear certain things, just like, this is what y'all all about. And then when you think about it, it's really just a piece of fabric. And at this point, y'all are the same people who be telling women that they need to wear girdles to keep their bodily shapes and their curvy shapes from being seen. I'm like, girl, we taking this back to church days, girl. I'm about to go to Apostolic Deliverance Temple in Memphis, Tennessee. We see you, sis. But I'm tired of these old ass archaic ass rules that we place on people. It is fabric. If people want to, if this man wants to wear that, it's a statement for him. It's not even a statement, it's just him wanting to wear what he wants to wear, and that's what it should be. Billy Porter said, girl, if you don't like it, then you don't want me, then don't talk to me. If y'all don't like it, then don't watch it. But so many people came out, and the femphobia jumped out, and the fabric phobia, because y'all think that this fabric is making a statement about black men, and it's really just fabric. It's really just clothes. That's all it is, and I'm not shook by it. Like I said, the dress didn't really impress me. I thought it was like black. We was having a conversation, and some of my friends was like, I would like to see him, dress it up. Deshaun was saying I would like to see his face be full B. It just seemed like it was very plain, and it's very plain Jane. But nonetheless, that had the girl shook. So I would hate to see how y'all would react if y'all would have seen my boy Adrian, cause girl, it would be a whole different story. So while we're talking, we gotta talk about the sex offender list, girl. It's not funny, but it's very serious. R.Kelly has been indicted and he has been charged, and they have locked his ass up, girl. They have put him in jail. A homegirl did not have $100,000 to get out, and she didn't know what to do. But somebody posted bail, and there was some rumors and saying that it was a friend and a friend of his, and this friend of his apparently owned a daycare center. Now I don't know if that's true or not. I don't believe some stuff, but if that is true, that is very unfortunate and it's very telling that a man who has been you know, not charged once but twice and has been acquitted on the first one, but has so much like talk around him abusing and sexually abuse around like young black girls. And for this, you know, friend, and if she's a black woman, it's just like, why would, like, what type of politic do you have where you believe this man is innocent? So it, like, I don't know, it's just not the best thing for you to probably have a daycare instead of probably if you had like a damn sandwich shop or soul food shop. But something like that, it's like, girl, that's not cute. So R.Kelly is out of jail. They said that when he got out of jail, he posted bail, he went back to the McDonald's that he has apparently at one point or another frequented, so he can, you know, look at young girls and stuff. Like, a lot of young folks was there, and you know, the judge was very stern, like, don't be having no contact with any child, anybody under the age of 17. And it just seems like R.Kelly just does not seem to care. If it is true that he went to that McDonald's, I ain't here for it. Like, he should have took his ass home. Like, he got a, like, I think R.Kelly is so far disconnected that none of that stuff does not bother him. He escaped this shit 20 years ago. He's not pressed about that shit. Like when was it, back in 2008 where he went, like, the trial, I think he got acquitted. I think the first situation happened where the charges started in like the late 90s, beginning like early 2000s or something. And girl, them folks kept that shit going all the way to 2008. Now, I do think that Dreamhampton, Lifetime, and all the folks and all the survivors, especially the survivors coming together telling their story, has done a lot of work, has done a lot of, like, put a lot of focus and a lot of light on R.Kelly and his whole situation. But I think money and capitalism played a really, really big part, because apparently some folks who were not receiving as many checks anymore said, you know what, girl, let me go put these tapes up for these folks. So it's been like a couple of tapes, and it's been reported that he was, you know, in sexual act with a minor, and the girl had said that, you know, this 14-year-old, whatever. So the whole thing is very disgusting, and I just want to know, how is it going to go? We go to court. I really do think R.Kelly will be in jail. I think he will be going to jail. I think the Chicago PD need to play their hands safe and then don't try to do no extra shit. Just let the shit play out. It seems like some folks are ready to say that was me, or, you know, this and that. So we're going, hopefully justice will be served, or whatever we call justice this week. It's going to be interesting. It's been an interesting month with, you know, we got Justice Smollett. Was indicted and charged and stuff by a grand jury, and it's just been interesting. It's just been interesting to see, like, folks were saying that they get like Justice Smollett went to jail before R.Kelly, and now R.Kelly is there, and this is all with Cook County. Like, girl, this is a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But I'm not gonna spend too much like time talking about R.Kelly. I think he goes to court sometime in March. I will be following. We will be talking about on For the Culture podcast, and I will be talking about it on King of Reese as well. And we will be keeping you updated on KingofReese.com. It is a lot going on, girl. So sis, I don't know how to feel. So in other news, Solange said, girl, if y'all don't go find y'all logins to Miss Black Planet, I don't know what to tell y'all. Solange said, hey girl, like, look. Y'all better, I know y'all better dust them emails, dust them Yahoos. What has that here? AOLs? Girl, I still use AOL a little bit. Just a little bit. But y'all better dust it out and get on Miss Black Planet. She has put up some images and stuff. Apparently she's working on her future project, where her project is already finished, her new album. There's been a couple of leaks of the titles and stuff and what it is, but she's already put up some of the songs, the track list and stuff. And it seems like that it's really kind of artsy. She finna have us legs to the moon. Ain't that what Rashida and Candace said? It's gonna be really cute. I think it's gonna be really cute. Am I gonna listen to it? Probably not. I've already told y'all that I don't listen to music, new music. I still haven't heard Please by Bruno Mars and Cardi B. Like, girl, I'm listening to scores. I'm right here listening to the music. I'm listening to, not scores, what is it called? I don't know, it's called something else, but the musical scores for songs, like the soundtracks and stuff. I like stuff like that. I'm not interested in no damn, in some of this shit that's been played. But it's been some cute stuff that came out. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. I think that's her name. She dropped a video today. I have not watched it, but I saw some clips. But I'm just glad to see female rappers out here, like, putting out content, doing it, and just getting seen. Like, I love that, because there was a lot of talk, like, we only seeing one individual Nicki Minaj, but so many folks have come in and like getting this mainstream like look, and it's just like, I feel like it's just so much, technology has changed so much that SoundCloud, social media and all this help you promote who you like, what you do in your content and stuff. And if you do it right, you might be able to. And I mean, if you got some other stuff working for you too, you might work. But I'm happy for these folks. I'm just like, okay, girl, okay. But I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. I will be talking about some more topics in a single video. Be staying tuned later on this evening. I will be talking about Justin Smollett and his PR machine working forward. And I also will be talking about Michael Cohen talking to Congress, girl, with Elijah Cummings going in and dragging. I will be talking about that in its entirety. So make sure you stay in tune, honey. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.
Well, I know what I'm doing.